Yes, is that accurate? I feel like that's accurate.
That sounds about right to me.
Good. Guys, if you are out there in the stream, please let me know if any of the audio is funky. I had to do a complete computer restoration, and it involved me reinstalling a lot of software, so I'm using a new version of our streaming program, and I don't know exactly how the audio is going to level out. So if you are out there and you are listening, and either I or Saurus is too loud, please let me know. Although I don't think Saurus is too loud by any means. If anything, he's going to be too quiet. So speak up.
Change.
No, you look. I mean, you're peaking fine. I just, you know. You know what? I'm still gonna turn this up some more. There we go. All right, Cyrus. It's time now for Braun Strowman, the man who defeated Bray Wyatt via submission hold. And honestly, Cyrus, I don't know what to expect from this.
It's gonna be a hard-hitting match, and we'll have to see whether it ends the same way as it did last time.
Well, if it does end the same way that it did last time, we're going to be talking about maybe one of the top rising stars on your show.
Quite definitely. But I don't know what it would mean for the Wyatts.
It wouldn't mean anything good.
No.
As we get set to kick off the opening match here on Battleground, we want to remind the audience, whether you're watching live or after the fact, to share your comments with us in the live chat or the comment section respectfully. And yes, respectfully as well. So.
Even in Spanish.
Oh, don't bring that up. That was so dumb. I'm going to turn you up too, just because I don't feel confident in the mix that we have going now.
Alrighty.
Cyrus, go ahead and say something.
Hello.
I think you could even be... Okay, go ahead and say something now.
Yeah.
That's a little too much. We'll go right in the middle, and you should be good to go. All right. Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman. Wyatt family looks on.
That's a big display of strength.
I agree. I agree completely.
Just pushing Bray to the floor.
Now, Cyrus, what exactly are you expecting here tonight? We saw... I got to ask this, too. We saw Shane McMahon come to the ring with Braun Strowman a few nights ago when Jimmy Uso took on Braun Strowman. I was not a fan of the match. As anyone who watched last week's WCW knows, I was not a fan of the match because I believed it was Shane McMahon punishing Jimmy Uso for being Jimmy Uso. Why would Braun Strowman go along with something like that?
Braun essentially is just proving he is a big player, really. In the
we got a submission in here. Oh, but Braun, powerful, gets right out of it.
In a game for the title, and yeah, he just wants to show that he can do whatever he needs to do.
Big spinebuster, that's what he needs to do. Now, here's the follow-up to this. Why work with Shane McMahon, though? Shane McMahon cannot be offering Braun Strowman anything worth the time.
I don't know. That would have to... that's the sort of question for either Braun or Shane. I don't know what deals they made. All I know is that Shane wanted that match and chose Braun for his bidding, as it were.
Back body drop by Bray Wyatt has Braun Strowman down. And the manipulative Bray Wyatt may have found an opening to work with. I still don't know at all what to make of the Wyatt family when I see them out here, Cyrus. I don't know what their goals, their motivations, their end games are. Have you had any insight into this since they've joined your show?
No. I got Rowan making his way down.
Look at him. Look at the working around to the side of the ring as Braun Strowman has him on the shoulder with one arm. And look at that. Look at Eric Rowan trying to get the attention of Braun Strowman and the ref. And there's that submission locked in earlier. We saw that 3 or 4 weeks ago when Bray Wyatt submitted to Braun Strowman the first time. Is this gonna... Oh! No, Bray battles and survives. And now sends him into the corner. What an interesting way to kick off Battleground. Sarah says, yes, as Rowan throws a chair in the ring. What inspired you to put this match on first? Ooh.
Well, if there was going to be something that resembled anything of a battle to begin, this was going to be it.
Excellent point. I will not argue that at all. Cover here by the... Well, Braun Strowman, and the ref notices it. The ref did not go for the cover. I don't know why my brain thought that's what was happening. As now the gut wrench and a suplex off the gut wrench.
It's interesting to see that the Wyatt family are trying to interfere in this match, whereas when Braun was facing Big Show, which is what set this all off, they didn't do anything.
Perhaps because Bray Wyatt has given them different directives than he did at the time, that all happened.
Quite possible.
Speaking of which, what has happened to the Big Show?
He's been busy with family matters.
Fair enough. Sergeant Punk has joined our social media interactive window. Welcome, Sergeant Punk. You know what? I think I'm going to break character for a second here, Cyrus, because I have an idea that I think we should try to do. To get a little bit more interaction with our Twitterverse, I feel like we should start putting up poll results for the matches.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. And Cyrus, could this be the end?
Quite possible. I mean, it looks like he's setting up ready for Sister Abigail, maybe.
And listen to our crowd there behind Bray Wyatt. And the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
Is Braun too strong for even Bray?
That is a question that only Bray will be able to answer. And yes, every time my phone goes off, it is indeed Ric Flair. And I screwed up the first poll. And a kick out at 2. Folks, you can go to ECG's official Twitter account for the next 24 hours and vote on the results of Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman in an official ECG poll. And now look at Braun Strowman. You'll notice that, though, you mentioned the interference of the Wyatt family. You'll notice it's only been Eric Rowan. Luke Harper's still guarding the ramp.
Yeah. Which seems a bit odd to me, but...
High angle shoulder cutter. And there's Eric Rowan and Bray Wyatt back to his feet. And a Russian leg sweep.
If I was Eric Rowan, I wouldn't be involved in this at all.
Cover. 2. And a kick out at 2. Well, you've got to speak for yourself there, Cyrus.
That's true.
You and I are not like the Wyatt family. They are not normal people. They function differently. They think differently. You cannot use what you would do to apply to their sensibilities.
Oh, here we go again.
And look at this. This is that same hold for a second time. Oh, my God. Bray Wyatt submits again.
You say submit, I'd say passes out.
Either way. I would make the judge joke, but it would be very redundant. Take a look at this. I'm actually a bit stunned by the results of this match. Braun Strowman, for the second time, has made Bray Wyatt submit. Mind you, the second time in as many matches.
Indeed.
I like that highlight of Bray just rolling Braun over. Great highlight. Good job, production team. You should be able. Go ahead.
Even with the family trying to interfere, Braun was still able to, I would say, dominate Bray.
This was the move that put Bray Wyatt away here. This very submission. And I am absolutely stunned by that, Saurus. I don't know what I make of this. I would say it's safe to say that Braun Strowman is out of the family now.
I would guess so, yeah. He always looks so pleased after a match.
I think it's because he looks pleased when he hurts someone. I like that being the last soundbite on the match.
Tasty.
Well, that's okay.
Yay, Paige. Speaking of, do you reckon she'll be back at the Rumble?
No.
No?
No. I reckon she'll be back never.
Do you reckon that's it for Paige?
Yes, I do believe that. That is absolutely exactly my thoughts.
That means Eva Marie will be back. Fuck.
Oh yes, I have Lillian Garcia turned off. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WCW Women's Championship. Was that good?
That was a very good impression of Lillian Garcia.
Good. No, I didn't make enough mistakes.
Ouch.
And so here comes the challenger Paige. What can you tell us about this young woman? Other than that she is from the same country as you.
Well, that's what makes her amazing.
Oh, yeah, I think you should really be careful with that, considering all the rumors that have been surrounding you lately about favoring your hometown heroes.
Yeah, well, very dominant young superstar is Paige. Dominant in NXT, dominant on the main roster, and there's no arguing with her, really.
We'll find out. Right now.
Oh, yeah.
And the crowd goes mild.
Why isn't she wearing the belt?
It's probably at ringside already. For some dumb reason. And here comes the champion, Tamina. What do you make of this?
Well, normally you'd think Tamina would be coming into this match quite strong, but she's coming off the back of a defeat to Becky Lynch. So that's got to have shaken her up slightly.
Oh, I imagine you are most likely correct with that. Tamina has had an interesting road here in WCW, and tonight, the next chapter of that road. Do roads have chapters? The next chapter of that road begins here tonight as the first title defense for the Women's Champion on WCW takes place.
Brilliant rendering.
I know, it really did a great job of rendering out the title. It rendered about 5% of that title. Fantastic job, 2K17. Fantastic job. You know what? And you know why that makes me grumpy? Because that belt, you know how much time I spent making that belt. It is one of the top 20 titles on Community Creations right now. It's got over 1,000 downloads. And it fucking just does that to it.
Arsehole.
So here we go. As Tamina and Paige now are squaring off in the DDT to Paige. Tamina's got to get on top early, I would think.
You'd think so. Otherwise, it's just going to give Paige the opportunity to dominate.
I really expected you to say, you would think so, but no. And then just shit on it. And now look at this. Up on the shoulders and a... Oh! What?
I want to be honest with you for a minute.
Okay, that's scary, but fine.
I have, since about 2-3 weeks back, I've been a bit disappointed with my women's division.
I noticed that.
They were putting on some really, really good matches, and recently it's been a bit cack.
Okay.
So there may be some changes.
Do I want to know?
No.
Oh, well. As now, up on the shoulder, wrenching the back of Paige. I would like to think, secretly, that it involves putting the British and European women in more prominent roles. But I will reserve my judgment. Kick to the gut.
I mean, I was possibly
Jawbreaker.
Becky Lynch's #1 contender after that stunning defeat of
Oh!
Tamina the other day.
But you don't even know how this one's going to end yet.
No, I mean, essentially, Paige will get a rematch, and you know the usual stuff if she loses, and Tamina gets a rematch if she loses. You know that stuff. But yeah.
Double forearm to the face of Paige. Ooh. Oh, misses the super kick. Sorry, you gotta wonder what's going through Paige's mind as the opportunity to claim the women's championship is presented in front of her in such a fashion.
I mean, she battled hard for it. And
oh, it's a Paige Turner, which is the shittiest name for a wrestling move.
Awesome.
It is not awesome. This one's much better. Not much better, though. The Rampage! I don't know how I feel about the cliched finisher names, but all the same. And the cover! 1, 2! Ah, oh, kick out of 2!
Of course, not forgetting she's got the PTO.
Which is just shitty also. Because I hear PTO and I think paid time off, and I'm like, okay, cool. Paige is going to have a vacation.
It's actually meant to be, please turn over.
I thought it was the Paige tap out.
Yeah, that's what she calls it.
Please turn over sounds like a totally different thing.
That's something people write sometimes on the bottom of letters and stuff. I don't know.
Maybe in England we do not do that over here.
You uncultured swine.
We put this side up on stuff.
Well, no, it's like if you've got a two-sided letter, you put please turn over. You turn, yeah, whatever. Anyway.
I'm sure the women in this match are thrilled about the conversation we are having on commentary as they perform for all of you. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out there.
But
oh, right.
Anyway,
going
back to it. Paige did put on a good showing in that fatal four-way to win this opportunity.
But what has she done since then that warrants retaining that #1 contendership?
Well, you don't say someone's won the #1 contendership in a fatal four-way and then say, well, you've been shit for the last few
What are you
weeks,
talking about? This is WCW. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Tamina retains the title. Are you sure about that?
No.
I was just mentioning what has Paige done to warrant being a #1 contender when she's defeated. Perhaps I know my wrestling a little bit.
Do you know what the answer is?
What?
Fuck all.
Cyrus, your golden girl has been defeated.
Indeed.
What are your thoughts?
I think, despite the fact that normally she'd get an immediate rematch, I may say that she has to earn it again. Because Becky Lynch put on a better showing against Tamina on a standard episode of Nitro, so, you know.
And Tamina Snuka holding up the unrendered women's championship.
Yay.
She retains for now. But for how long will she be able to survive? She is really taking it in, Cyrus.
Yeah. You'd think she's never won it before.
She hasn't. Oh my God, you got to get that belt off of her.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was hard to watch.
I'm
How is she even boring and pretend? We could do whatever we want, and she's still boring. I will never understand that.
Yeah. It's just why?
Thank you. Yeah, yes, thank you for that.
Ah.
What as fuck is my phone doing right now? Source! Wow. Source, I understand that. Cyrus, I understand that you put this match together before the show went live. Go ahead and tell us what it is.
It is a triple threat match for the United States Championship.
Could you go on, please?
After a really good showing from Chris Jericho the other night, he's in this match against DDP, and my main man Seth Rollins is getting a title shot as well, just to spice up the United States Championship scene. And even more so, we'll be debuting a brand new United States Championship.
Is that so?
Yes.
Wow. Where did you get the money to build the new title?
I can't remember.
That's not good. That's horrible. You need to figure that out. That is no way to run a company, although this is WCW, so it's more believable than you might think.
I'm half tempted just to scrap some other titles because they're shit at the moment. No, I don't know. We did something and found some money. We looked under the ring.
Oh. You got it from Hornswoggle. Oh, that's good news. Cyrus, here comes a man who a lot of people are questioning the integrity of after he has seemingly sided with Shane McMahon as of recent weeks. Your thoughts?
Yeah, that does seem to be what's happening. But I don't know. I'm impressed with his in-ring ability. So
well, no one's ever questioned that. What I'm talking about is people are questioning his integrity when it comes to siding with Shane McMahon.
Well, he's the boss, and essentially, if you want to get ahead in this company, you've got to side with the boss.
Well, you got to kiss ass, in other words.
Yeah, and essentially that is what Jericho is doing. If you want to get ahead in this
Right, but is that a good thing? That's what we're talking about integrity for. You're dancing around this question pretty thick, I gotta say. Right, but is that a good thing? That's what we're talking about integrity for. And so, here comes the new champion. You mentioned the new belt. Tell us about it.
A slightly new design, a bit more, added a bit more freedom to it.
Really?
Yeah, see the eagle? Freedom.
Right, but I don't see Donald Trump anywhere.
No, we wanted a belt, not a wall. So, yeah. Anyway.
Right. Did you make Diamond Dallas Page pay for it? That would explain quite a bit. I see we have our good buddy Flo Fry in the chat. I haven't heard from Flo Fry in a long time, so Flo Fry, if you're out there, say hello. As we take a look at the much better rendered United States Championship.
Yay!
That got
dick on the women's one.
I don't know. Probably because I used too many layers. And now the ref holds the new WCW United States Championship up over his head. Seth Rollins, Chris Jericho, and Diamond Dallas Page. That's right. I just pronounced the second D in Diamond. Who does that, right? I mean, and there's a butterfly suplex backbreaker. And a jawbreaker. And some other breakers. And a face breaker. And an arm trap complete shot, actually.
Oh.
As it looks like maybe a brain buster.
Stalling brain buster.
Buster City.
And then a Falcon Arrow.
And then a arm trap complete shot. Your show is never short of entertaining.
And a flapjack.
No, that's not a flapjack. That's a high angle drop.
Oh, okay.
You stupid idiot! I gotta put that up on the screen. I gotta get a graphic that just says "you stupid idiot."
Essentially, we just got some really I would say contrasting styles, but not really in a sense.
Well, yeah, I would say that these guys are pretty much identical in a lot of ways.
Yeah, yet entertaining. Go figure. Seth Rollins now.
Looking for something here.
Is it a springboard move?
Yes!
It's the springboard high knee to the side of the face.
Good prediction, Saurus.
It's almost like I knew.
That is what it is.
DDT to Chris Jericho in the middle of the ring there.
That's good.
And
And now look at Diamond Dallas Page taking it all in. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm giving our audience a gift. The gift of Jericho, as it would be.
It'd be interesting to see how this one ends.
It looks like this.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Into the corner goes DDP. And Jericho and DDP squaring off here, of course. Now that I put that up, I can pay attention. Diamond Dallas Page, the defending United States champion. High angle. Oh, gutbuster. It's like a windmill.
Kept you guessing on that one, didn't he?
No, I knew. I had to figure it out, but I knew what he was thinking.
That was a swift drop kick by Seth Rollins there.
Well, that's the name of the game for him.
It's nice to see him wrestling more like that.
And now into the corner goes DDP, and Seth Rollins gonna sneak in and throw him into the post. Oh, and he broke up the move there, did Jericho. And now Jericho gonna look for a powerbomb on Seth Rollins. DDP slow to get to his feet. That's not the good sign you want to see if you're the champion. And look at Seth Rollins from behind. Seth Rollins from behind.
He's setting something up.
We know what. We don't have to be ambiguous. That's not what I thought. He stole the diamond cutter. He stole the diamond cutter. 1, 2, broken up by Jericho. I like how I was literally like, we don't have to guess, we know what it is. And then he uses the diamond cutter, which is literally the last thing I would have expected.
Well, he's taken the pedigree, the next
Cover!
Move.
Seth Rollins is the move thief. Stealing everybody's moves. Stealer of finishers.
DDP now.
Sit down bomb!
Sit down bomb.
And broken up right away by Seth Rollins.
Booking up?
What?
That's why you said booking up.
No, Booken. Booken. And now there's the real thing! There's the real thing, but look who's left standing! Oh, Jericho doesn't take advantage. That might be a mistake.
That's
I think
double slap there.
Jericho could have possibly capitalized. Seth Rollins is still down. Running Bulldog onto Seth Rollins! And the cover! What a weird exchange! 2 and a kick out of 2! It's a good opportunity to remind you, as we often do in these triple threat type deals, that the champion does not have to be pinned to lose the title.
That's right. And there's also no disqualification.
Indeed. That is also true.
If Seth Rollins had
Cover!
Jericho had won off that,
1,
that would have been
2, and a kick out at 2. What?
I was just imagining if Jericho had won off of that Bulldog onto
Seth Rollins, yeah, that would have been pretty impressive. As now, sit down slam into a cover. One-legged, 1, 2, and I don't think Seth Rollins had very good leverage on that pin attempt. Oh my, standing shooting star.
Just showing off his athleticism.
Is now center of the ring, into the corner. Oh, DDP with a counter. Oh, high crossbody.
Now going for a pin, but
Jericho right there. Of course, he'll break that up. No big shocker there. Uh-oh. DDP with Jericho now. Chip. And Jericho with a counter into a reverse DDT. And a cover again. Hey. 1. Now kick out at 1 by Rollins. All 3 of these guys so far have been great, but they're going to need to do a lot more. This could be the start. Oh, wait a minute, Jericho! The pedigree! He steals Diamond Dallas Page has the diamond cutter stolen by Rollins, and now Jericho steals the pedigree from Rollins. 1, 2, oh, and a kick out of 2.
What is going
All that's
on?
left to do is for DDP to steal the code breaker.
All the walls.
that too. That would be something. Oh! Oh, Jericho's busted open. Oh, the thing just did the thing that it does with the stuff.
Quick, pause the clip.
I did.
This match is too good.
Don't worry, I got it.
You stupid idiot.
Yeah, you stupid idiot. I need that sound bite that Mark Madden has. All right, folks, we're going to be with you in 1 second here.
You should change that to whenever your phone does something instead of woo.
Yeah, right. You stupid idiot. But I feel like if I was at the store and that went off, that wouldn't be a good thing.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, that turned back on a little loud. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, everybody. But DDP retained. It opened the wrong window. It opened the program instead of the full screen. God damn, I hate this thing. Have I ever told you guys how much I hate this thing?
I'm pretty sure you have.
So we'll try to recap the ending.
There was an end. It sort of fizzled out at the end.
That's such a shame that technology got in the way. of a great match. This is why we don't have thousands of subscribers. This kind of shit right here. DDP won it off. He won it off a high knee. God damn it. Well, DDP, you did the thing, so good job to you.
I feel we should redo that one at a later date.
I think you're right. I do not think the audience will be satisfied with that, because I'm not.
I think I may build on that some more, because that could be a good thing.
Yeah, that started off so promising, and then as soon as the box crashed, so did everything else. But we're back, and we're proud. I don't know, man. You're gonna need something good redemption to save this show. And we are here live on WCW. I can hear things, but I can't see them. And no, this isn't a glitch in the game. This is supposed to happen. Wait a minute! Eric Rowan! Backstage! Eric Rowan is going after Braun Strowman! Oof.
And that backfires quickly.
What is going on here, Saurus?
I don't know. Maybe Eric was.
Oh.
Only assume things at the moment until I find out more.
Off the wall.
It seems to me Eric Rowan's not happy about Braun making Bray pass out again.
Oh no.
So
Oh no. We've seen this glitch before. This is that glitch from the Elimination Chamber. Okay, that's better.
Fixed it.
And we are in the locker room. Well, no, actually, we're in the GM's office. I lied. I don't know geography.
Get out of my office.
They're back in your office. And they're back out of your office. Even when we try to be serious, we can't help but be silly.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, big elbow.
I'm trying to work out who Seth Rollins is talking to. Is that meant to be Renee Young?
Yes. Most likely being interviewed about just a moment ago losing in the United States Championship match, and there they go to fuck or something. And now Braun Strowman. Yeah. Oh, I'd be pretty pissed off.
Maybe he's blaming the ref. I'm blaming the production crew.
Yeah, that's who you should blame. Blame Hapag and their production team. Boy, oh boy, I'm buying this on PC from now on. Let's just put it that way. Oh, now look at Rowan! Rowan has a submission on Strowman! And a leg sweep out of it! The leg sweep even.
Leg sweep.
Sends him across into that barricade.
But yeah,
Oh!
I can only assume this is to do with.
Yeah, back to the point. Yeah.
Back to the plot.
I do agree with you, Cyrus. I think that this is meant to be retribution for earlier on tonight. Into the wall.
It doesn't seem to be going very well for Rowan.
I would agree with you.
It's interesting that Harper's stayed out of a lot of this.
So far, yes. Oh, into that wall again.
We have to see what happens with that.
Oh, Strowman off that electrical conduit.
No, conduit.
What? I'm sorry. Did I pronounce words? Again into that barricade where all the stuff is. And now into that door. Uh-oh. Strowman. Oh, countered by Rowan. as this backstager continues to happen. Uh-oh. High angle full Nelson slam. And he is still not done. Oh.
Really trying to teach Braun a lesson here, but...
For beating Bray Wyatt. Gonna get beaten for doing the beating. Oh. That is a high impact move right there. Gotta love it. Again off the thing. Well, you didn't like it when I said conduit earlier, so.
That's fair.
I have to choose my words very carefully. Let's look back down the hallway. This is really going here. That's sinister.
Not as sinister as what happened on SmackDown last week.
Fair enough. Oh! Oh, yeah, with Curtis Axel.
Yeah.
The greatest photo of all time. Oh! You know what, I gotta say, I'm impressed with this new version of this software. We've been streaming in HD this whole time, and it hasn't dropped a single frame.
That's good.
Yeah, I like it.
It's just
Now, the recording box, yeah, the box, on the other hand, the most untrustworthy bit of technology that I own. Oh, a headbutt.
I mean, if you were streaming this on PC, would you still be able to keep it at HD?
Yeah, it'd be better resolution and everything because of my computer being stronger than my Xbox.
That's true. It's a good thing it has been announced that it will be released. I believe.
Yes, February sometime.
Sweet. Oh, Braun Strowman's bleeding.
Oh! Did he hit the table?
No, I think that was head first into the wall.
Well, neither one of them is a good option, is it?
Nope. Look out now.
Uh-oh! Through that table! I am the table!
I think Eric Rowan's passed out.
You would be correct. I was looking at Reddit.
Stop that. Yay!
I like this. No, there's a headline here that says Trump takes first steps as president. And this Twitter account named Fred Delicious at Fred_Delicious tweeted, "Imagine voting for a man who didn't learn to walk until he was 70. I like that.
That funny.
Yes. Thank you, Cyrus.
What happened with 2016? Like, honestly.
Let's not. And here we go.
Yay.
Ah, yes, the generic music. And here comes the Hart Foundation, who I did not make an entrance for.
Generic entrance. Generic music. Yeah, and they somehow beat the Outsiders with this opportunity.
Well, that I know we're very grumpy about.
Yeah.
Why is the generic music so loud?
Should be really good. here come my tag champs.
I was doing the not speaking thing during important entrances, but alright. Indeed, here they are. That is correct. Well, Cyrus, give us a rundown of this one real quick.
Do I have to? Okay.
Yeah, you booked it. So yes, you do.
Well, after beating the Outsiders on Monday, the Hart Foundation won their title opportunity against the Ascension, and this is it. There you go.
Wow.
That is essentially what happened.
Cyrus, you're not making this show very good. I gotta tell you. You're not helping your own cause. Anything else?
Sorry, it's a bit hard to be excited about this match.
Well, then you should have thought about that when you booked it.
I had no choice.
You always have a choice. This is your show.
Yeah, but you tell me about build story.
Yeah, I do tell you to build stories, but that you could build good ones. And here we go, the Ascension and the Hart Foundation.
Well, to be fair, this should have been the Outsiders, but you know, randomly tapping out to.
So why not, instead of doing this, just write a story where the Outsiders win the number one contendership through means that don't involve a match?
That's true.
You gotta think outside the box, man.
I'm just gonna start being more corrupt.
Well, no, you don't even have to do that. Just name them the number one contenders after some backstage thing or something.
Book whatever.
Take notes from me on SmackDown, my friend.
You're booking as a heel.
And? Incorrect. I'm booking as whatever. I'm commentating as a heel.
That's true.
I've never seen anyone with the back to shoulder ratio that Connor has. He's got so much back and no shoulders.
Oh yeah, that's pretty odd.
I've never seen that before.
He's just a weird shape all over, like a weird potato or something. I don't know.
That's right. You heard it here first. Connor of the Ascension is shaped like a weird potato. My God. Go ahead and call some moves here. Weird potato boy.
Elbow drop. Connor taking control of this match with a big chop to the head. Now double axe handle.
Now I gotta get a prediction here, even though you don't want to give me one.
I don't know. Probably the Ascension do really well, then Bret Hart will slap on the sharpshooter and they'll win.
Like what happened last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For no reason at all.
Now, the only other time the Ascension have wrestled for you was at Money in the Bank when they took on my tag champions, the Dudley Boys, and they lost. What do you think the Ascension has to prove here to still stay legitimate?
A win?
Well...
That normally helps.
Boy, oh boy, you should do sports radio. Sports radio Saurus. I believe I've made that joke before.
You have, yeah. It's where I say nothing and by saying something.
You say absolutely nothing.
And a tag is made again to Jim.
Not that Jim. Specify. God damn it, man. It's not just fucking Jim from catering or Jim from booking revolution. It's Jim Neidhart. You can't just call him Jim in this universe.
Jim.
It's not details enough. Nice move by Jim Neidhart.
Essentially got screwed when they were sent to the main card, didn't
Essentially.
they? Yeah.
Yes, that did happen. Oh! Hi, Connor. I'm gonna run around outside. This game, like we tried to take it so seriously for like a week and a half, and then we can't help it. We're just silly.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do this as a silly universe, but like I don't know. Sometimes it just does stupid stuff.
Essentially, we should book it seriously, but it doesn't mean commentary should be.
Yeah, I think it should be to an extent. Like I don't think we should go into it trying to be ridiculous, but if a match is not living up to what we think, I think we should, kind of just be us.
Yeah, which is why I end up in a Dragon onesie on SmackDown.
But that's funny though, because like that's I can work with that as a heel. Like my referee is Japanese and you're there in a Dragon onesie, and I'm talking about being the superior show. That's fucking amazing.
Also makes me sound like I'm
Cover.
racist.
Wait, what?
I'm in your Japanese.
No, that's you act like Japan's the only place that ever had dragons, and then nobody's ever had dragons. They're not real.
The Welsh did.
I spit on my monitor, laughing at you.
But I'm normally eating a sandwich.
Yeah, you're always eating a sandwich on SmackDown too. As Bret Hart has the advantage here, looking for that deathly sharpshooter.
Well, first he's got to hit the illegal
Pile driver, cover, 1, 2. No, the kick out of 2. And Connor not pleased about it. Oh, that move. And now, that doesn't have a name.
I thought it was sort of like a modified Russian leg sweep.
Yeah, see, it doesn't have a name. And look at this!
Oh.
Look at this! The fall of man! The fall of Hart! And the ref isn't... There he goes. He waited for Jim Neidhart to come in and break it up. We got this shit happening again.
Yay.
Corrupt refs.
Fire my ref and get an English one.
Well, he was getting ready to make the count, and he just took too long.
Yeah.
I don't think they have an English ref. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Into the corner again. Jump! Oh, they're going to do it again! I think they got the order wrong, though. Or maybe that was right. I don't know. Cover! Ref! Why are you trying to make this match last longer? He did the same thing. He wouldn't rush the ring until Jim Neidhart was already in the ring. He wouldn't count the pin.
What a dick.
The ref is a Hart. It's their distant cousin, John.
What?
John Hart.
Oh, John.
What'd you think I said?
I don't know. I thought you gave him some weird name like Juan.
Juan, he's their Spanish cousin. Juan Harte. El Harte. And there it is!
Just stomping on his partner.
For a second, because of the animation, I thought Victor tapped out immediately, and I was like, you're correct! Spot on prediction by Saurus.
Blow for blow.
And we got a cover here by Jim Neidhart, who the count immediately. Oh, Connor, though.
Just came and kicked him in the face.
Yes, he did do that. Oh, and Jim Neidhart responds. See, I like that. I want the game to do more stuff like that, which is actually spots, so that I can call it and enjoy it. Bret Hart is exhausted in his corner there.
He's bleeding heavily.
Giganta. And Jim Neidhart with the solid head punch. Nobody knows what that reference was.
No.
Oh, well. As now, Jim Neidhart. Yes, they will. Jim Neidhart. Power slam into the cover. 1, 2, and Connor. No, he doesn't. The Hearts. He doesn't save the match, and we have new tag team champions. Somehow they keep finding ways to win. Here was the first fall of man. Then it would be this power slam by Jim Neidhart. Look at this shitty music, wow. And Connor missed and he only hit Victor's leg. And the Hart Foundation have won the tag titles. You're going to have to figure something out, Cyrus.
Yeah.
I have an idea for you. Remind me to tell you later.
Yeah.
It hit me as soon as I thought of it. Wow, that's redundant. I knew it was a good idea the second I had it, so I'll tell you in a second. Well, not in a second, after the show's over. God damn it. I knew it hit me as soon as I thought of it. Yeah, that's usually how that works. Good job, Jay.
Yay, right, let's do serious commentary for this one.
Oh, yes.
This is a serious match.
Super Saurus. Super Saurus.
Why so sorry?
Oh, God.
I want that on a t-shirt when you make my character.
I could, yeah, fine. Oh, Immature God, that's terrible. That is terrible. I'm not saying that on air.
Damn, son.
Look at the WCW crowd jump to their feet.
Their hero is.
Real quick, you know what's really disappointing about this entrance in the game?
What?
We have that character coming to CWE, returning to CWE named Kilborn, and I don't care if that's a spoiler because nobody's going to watch this and then find that out. I was going to use that entrance, that bit of the entrance for him where he's escorted out by the cops because we were going to give him that house arrest gimmick.
Yeah.
If you assign that entrance to somebody that's not Goldberg, you don't get the cops.
I thought you did.
No, you don't, because I tried it. Unless they patched it since I tried, but I tried to assign that entrance to him, and they wouldn't put the cops there. You have to assign Goldberg's whole entrance, which I didn't want to do.
Yeah. Well, I suppose. Yeah.
So anyway, back to the show. And here comes Goldberg!
Yeah.
The #1 contender for the WCW Championship is here, Cyrus.
Yep, and he's coming off a big, well, I'd like to have said a big win, but it took him more than it should have done to beat Samoa Joe on Monday night.
That's a fair point. We talked about possibly that being the result of the brawl that inspired with him. Well, not conspired either. The brawl that ensued between him and Booker T.
Indeed.
Immature God says, I've never appreciated how jacked Goldberg was until now. Well, that's because they lied in this game about it. And now, here comes the champion!
The sixth time.
Sixth time! Sixth time! Sixth time! Sixth time! Thank you, Sarah. Sixth time WCW champion.
I was leaving a bit more of a dramatic pause.
The champion makes his way down to the ring. Cyrus, now I've got to think. This is a bit of a tall task for Booker to hope to retain tonight.
Yeah, well, it depends how much Goldberg's still suffering after the brawl they had at the beginning of Monday night, followed by the task he had putting Samoa Joe away, whereas Booker T had a triple threat and still managed to come out on top.
That he did, and that's always impressive.
Indeed. Of course, that was against DDP and Chris Jericho.
Right.
And as we know, DDP can put someone away with a high knee, so...
What are the odds that DDP and Chris Jericho would face off in 2 different triple threats within a week?
Yeah.
Pretty good when Cyrus books the show. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line.
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at that physical specimen right there. An absolute mountain of a man in Bill Goldberg. I wonder if he'd get mad if you called him William.
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
Immature God says, Cyrus, you have to remember Goldberg isn't human. He's an unstoppable force.
That is somewhat true. So... we should probably see a dominating force here then. You'd have to worry if you're...
How do you pin a dominating force? Does a dominating force have legs?
I don't know. It might do.
It might do. People don't think it be like it is, but it do. And now it is time for the WCW Championship match. Wow.
Straight away, just a hip toss.
That's the good stuff. And a nice takedown.
Not taking this lightly, so...
No, Booker T better not take this lightly, or else the only other thing that will be light will be the weight on his shoulder when he loses that 15 pounds of gold. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Taking this to the outside now. This is a no
No, it is not a no DQ. No, it is not.
No DQ is in effect.
No, it is not.
DQ is in effect. That's what it is.
I'm sitting here telling you 3 times, like, no, don't tell that to our audience. They're going to be getting their hype all excited, and then they're going to be disappointed when no one uses any weapons. That's Booker.
Standard title match.
Booker T with a drop of the knee to the head of Goldberg. And again, this time with the elbow. Gonna drop all his appendages on Goldberg's face. Oh boy, let's not explore that possibility. That's Goldberg with the running STO. Oh boy. I had to think about that in my head now. And now Booker T with a DDT. Ooh.
Slamming the arm into the mat.
Indeed.
I think, targeting the shoulders there to sort of...
Well, if you...
some of the force behind the spear.
Or also the ability to hold him up for the jackhammer. Even though the majority of the weight is in your legs, it's all about balance. We got a cover. 1 and a kick out at 1. And now, off the ropes goes Booker T. Oh, kick to the head.
Just a straight boot.
Oh. And look out now. Goldberg. Oh, stomp to the gut. Sucker. Oh, big clothesline. And look at this. Oh, he hit the ref. Goldberg going out of the way. Booker T hit the ref. Goldberg has him up. Counter. DDT. I cannot believe that Booker T hit the ref.
That was a clear accident, though, so...
No, but I mean, it's still just... You got to really be careful. That ref has got to know where he's got to be. He's going to be a little loopy for the rest of this match as a camel clutch applied now to Goldberg. Sweeps out of it.
A reverse vertical suplex.
Oh, you know what? I have an idea, Cyrus. Can you do me a favor and call the match for a second while I try to create a graphic?
Okay.
Sorry.
As long as I can still see. Oh,
yes.
Goldberg going for
This could be it right here. We might be looking at the end. Spear. That was a hell of a spear. Any thoughts at all there, Cyrus?
So Goldberg rolling away as Booker went for something there.
Something.
Oh, punch to the gut. Shut up.
Uh-oh, wait a minute, he's up! The jackhammer! Cover! 1, 2, no! I thought that was it! But it was not it! Those are your two options.
Immature God saying here that Booker T has the champion's advantage.
Shush! Hold on, don't read that out loud.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing something.
Oh, okay. All right.
Keep calling the match. That's what I want you to pay attention to.
Booker T going up top now. And a leg drop.
Wow. 1, 2, and a kick out.
I'm not quite sure what he did. Booker T looking rather frustrated and tired here.
Well, sometimes when you're Booker T, that's life.
Is that the bookend?
Possibly. Did it look like the rock bottom?
Kinda. 1,
2! Bray Wyatt! Oh, that would have actually been awesome if that had actually happened. Holy shit. That would have been cool as fuck. We're going to go now to our live. The fan's voice here is being presented on the screen. I'll show you what I'm talking about here, Cyrus. I put that, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Booker has the champion's advantage. He can get DQ'd or leave. If he was smart, he'd run away and hide. Goldberg is going to break Booker T and send him back to the main event Mafia. That coming from our good friend Immature God, who has now been immortalized on the stream.
Just a vicious flurry of strikes here from Goldberg.
Indeed.
And now into a pump handle slam.
And a cover off that pump handle. 2 and a kick out again. Goldberg has really turned the tides here, I gotta say. This might be the end of the reign of Booker T. Coming up next, as we go to commercial break, in the middle of the jackhammer. Cover! 1, 2. That's it!
Was there any doubt?
Dethroned by Goldberg! As we take a look at some of the moves, this one we thought was the end, and Booker T just got that shoulder up. He had the Houston hangover that he hit there.
That's what it's called.
Yes, the Houston hangover. Then the bookend indeed was hit. So good job by you. But it would be the jackhammer. Wrapping the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Goldberg wins. Take a look at that face, Taurus. That is the face of your new World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah. I am fine with that.
Immature God says Goldberg is going to go home and fat shame his kid. Of course, now, you know what it's time for.
Here comes corruption.
Here comes the main event. Don't talk about that. Ooh, we got an achievement.
Yeah.
Max any personality trait of a superstar by playing in a match. Yay! We got a diamond achievement here on Battleground.
Well done for playing that match.
Yeah, right. What personality trait on Goldberg did we max out? Aggression?
I don't know. Probably in some screen at the end it will tell us.
Oh, yeah. If we had played, it would have told us, yeah. All right, it is main event time here on Battleground.
Yeah.
Somehow, Battleground has been about as long as your regular show. And you've had 2 extra matches.
It's because I haven't had... not had 3, like...
Source! It is the ultimate underdog of WCW! A man who no one thought had a chance, who got put into the Money in the Bank ladder match by chance. The man who has now climbed the ranks of popularity in WCW to be one of the most popular guys on the show with the fans, and a man who leadership cannot stand. It is Jimmy Uso.
Yep.
Your thoughts?
It'll be interesting to see what happens tonight with Jimmy. Like you said, he's been climbing to the top and on all sorts of ladders, and yeah.
Wow, that. Bum, 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 bum. I have that sound effect somewhere.
Here comes the money.
Literally! Here comes your boss!
Yeah. It's always a pleasure to see Shane.
Oh, you sound like it.
And his silly little dance. Yeah, yeah. No, not really. Yeah.
Here we go. Jimmy Uso and the boss, Shane McMahon. Back suplex by Shane. Did you ever think this would be the main event of a WCW pay-per-view, Cyrus?
I really didn't know. But here it is.
I know that thing on Jimmy's pants says day 1, but I definitely thought it said daddy. Which I don't need to think about.
No, you really don't.
Standing suplex. Big elbow.
Shane really taking it to Jimmy.
So far, yes, that has been the case. The boss does not want to lose to his most hated employee. Ooh,
I mean,
that won't help.
What it would say if Shane wants to lose to Jimmy. I mean,
I think it would prove everything we've been saying about Jimmy Uso right.
yeah.
Immature God says Jimmy did it for Daddy Rikishi. I like that. That is levels of joke, and I appreciate it. As now Jimmy Uso on top. Look at the rebound neck snap. Well, neck breaker. Suplex neck breaker thing. is the official term.
It'd be interesting to find out what I'll have to do with Jimmy if Shane was to win. I mean, after all, Shane pays the bills and signs the checks and all that, so...
And now Shane with a running drop kick. And now the mounted punches.
Just straight up ground and down. Shane taking out some of his frustrations on Jimmy.
Look at him go. But now there's Jimmy on the counter.
And a pin.
Cover. One. Two. Nope. Kick out there.
Yeah.
Oh, but Jimmy with the go behind. Well, you would not be able to be racist, immature God. That's for sure. Do not do that. You know what I just thought of?
What?
You know how on Twitter your likes are not private?
Yeah.
Let's see what Donald Trump likes on Twitter.
Because that's a really important thing to do right now.
And Shane McMahon! Oh, punch to the head.
Shane possibly looking to end this with Jimmy.
Oh, Ensuguri!
Look at this now.
Into the corner. Shane McMahon, hey now, hey now! Hey, he's going up top! Coast to the Rebs and Jimmy Uso! Into the cover! 1, 2. No, Jimmy Uso kicked out! Shane McMahon is furious, but Jimmy Uso kicked out! What do you think, Cyrus? Do you think he kicked out?
Yeah.
You and your enthusiasm. My God! Do you think he kicked out, Cyrus? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna play a clip of SpongeBob just saying "yeah" for 12 minutes.
Jimmy now getting the crowd behind him.
Way to go, Jimmy. Super kick! No matter how much you beg, I'm not turning off the SpongeBob.
I can't even hear it. So it's
I know.
Jimmy
All right,
now
I'm
with
turning
the
it off. Splash! Cover! 1, 2! Kick out by Shane! Jimmy Uso and Shane McMahon have traded a hell of a match here that has been spoiled by Cyrus being bad at his job.
Knee drop.
Look out. Oh, shoulder.
Cover.
1. On a kick out at 1. The crowd happy to see him kick out. I'm happy to see the crowd happy to see him kick out. The crowd is happy to see me, happy to see the crowd, happy to see him kick out. I wonder how many of those I could have compiled before I got confused. Shane McMahon floored with a bad shoulder, blocking a cover. 1, and a kick out at 1. Wow, not even close. Very impressive. Big elbow, and again, and a 3rd time. Such elbows.
Much.
Oh!
Running elbow drop.
And maybe now looking to go for the splash again. No, this time what was that? A corkscrew moonsault?
Something like that. Corkscrew senton.
Maybe.
Splash?
Might be more accurate. Oh, Shane with a good counter. Oh, and right out of the corner. Look at this. Another one. And ready for the big third punch. And I can't tell because of the face paint, but I think Jimmy Uso's busted open.
Yeah, you can see it clearly right now.
I literally just said you can't, but all right.
Well, in that angle you could, so shut up.
Into the corner. Into the other corner. Oh, he misses the flying forearm. But he'll catch him with the scoop slam. Into the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Shane. So far, Jimmy Uso has impressed me, Saurus.
Well, it's what he does. I mean...
Impresses me?
Yeah. I mean, other than that loss to Braun Strowman, which is understandable, Jimmy's not really lost since Money in the Bank.
It's a fair point. I'm shocked he didn't try to cash in on Goldberg earlier.
That's because he's not silly.
Fair enough. I like that description. Oh, counter by Shane out of the Tree of Woe. Oh, but he doesn't capitalize. Look at the exhaustion in Jimmy. But he's exhausted. Jump! All right. Whoa, what is this? Into a pin! Cover! 1, 2! No, and a kick out of 2!
So close.
Oh! Snapmare. Knee to the back.
That was a vicious knee to the back.
I agree.
Gonna get the crowd behind him some more.
Oh, I think they're already behind him plenty. Getting them active, though, could change everything. And look out now. Look out! Samoa drop! And you know what usually follows that?
Going so crazy.
Big crossbody splash cover! 1, 2, no! Shane kicked out again! And this crowd is disappointed. Look at them.
Shane
Oh, counter.
Prove it there. He is a
Oh!
competitor. Put down.
Another one. This is what busted open Jimmy in the first place. Right there. And now into the corner goes Jimmy. Shane McMahon still exhausted as well. Everyone's exhausted. Uh-oh. Oh, this could be bad for Jimmy. Jimmy better find a way out of this. Coast to coast again. Shane's exhausted. He might not be able to capitalize. There he goes. He will. Cover. 1, 2. Damn it.
Oh dear.
Shane McMahon has beaten Jimmy Uso, and that hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
There is a possibility that Jimmy may not have been at 100% after the beatdown from Braun Strowman.
I would say that that's valid, but it's not going to matter much in retrospect. Shane's not going to care. And there's the man himself, Shane McMahon.
Yep.
Your boss.
Yep. Yeah. Ever exciting, Shane McMahon.
Well, it's time then with the ending of Battleground. What is this music? It is time with the ending of Battleground to give it a ranking.
Divas match was cat.
Really bad.
Bray Wyatt was good.
DDP won with a high knee.
That was going really well. We should just award Battleground a high knee.
That's it. That's the rank. Battleground gets a high knee. That's the winning rank. I like it. All right, so as you guys can see, the next pay-per-view on the card is SummerSlam, which will be cross-branded. After SummerSlam, I will get my opportunity at Night of Champions to do my own show. So, Sars, we are just 4 weeks away from our second cross-branded pay-per-view. So it's important to note that you got to start putting some stuff in mind for SummerSlam. Yes. So, Sars, before we get going, I like how the game decided Summer Rae was important. Is there anything you'd like to say before we get going?
Nope.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Well then, it has been my pleasure as always to take you guys to ECG land, which sounds like a horrible place full of dick jokes and stupid. I have been your host, Swerve, guys. When we come back next week, it will be for WCW and SmackDown. Saurus, tell them goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for watching ECG, and we hope you have a mediocre day. You stupid idiot.
Stupid idiot.